Here we have a 2019 69 plate Audi SQ5 TDI Quattro VORSPRUNG edition in turbo blue. Now this vehicle does come with 343 horsepower and does 0 to 60 in and around 5.1 seconds. Now it does have 4 superb unscratched, unmarked 21-inch alloy wheels in matte black and silver. Now we do have the LED headlights as well as the black surrounding on the front grille with the chrome front badging. There's a quick look at another superb alloy wheel. Now as you can see all around this vehicle we do have the contrasting black trim, which does look absolutely superb. So we do have the black wing mirrors with the black strip just at the bottom of the doors and the wheel arches, and at the bottom of the rear and the front bumper. We have side skirts on either side, black roof bars with the panoramic sunroof, which is currently open, with the black window trim and also the privacy glass on the rear. Now we do have front and rear parking sensors with 360-degree cameras. So you do have one just above the number plate, 2 underneath the wing mirrors and 1 in the front grille. Now we do also have a power assisted rear tailgate from a touch of a button on the key and also a button on the inside, and it's also power assisted back down again. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and rear does look superb from every angle. And there's a quick look at another alloy wheel and more of the side steps that we have on both sides. Going to the rear of the car, I'll show you a bit of the interior. Now as you can see we do have full Napa leather throughout with the diamond stitching and also the white stitching, ISOFIX points, pull down leather armrests with 2 nice sized cup holders. Now the 2 rear seats on the left and on the right are also heated, as you can control that from just there, where you can also find your 12-volt connectivity. On the doors you do have your electric windows, gloss black wooden trim, which looks absolutely superb. We have the suede trim there as well as your bang, and also an integrated premium sound system. Going to the front, there's a look at the driver's front seat. Now the driver and the front passenger, the 2 front seats are also heated and massaging, as well as electrically adjustable and also memory. And again you do have the white diamond stitching with the S just stitched in up there. Now the massaging function is controlled from just down here, as well as the electrically adjustable seats, and then the memory function is just kept up there. Now on the doors you do get your electric windows, electrically heated power folding mirrors, suede trim again with the gloss black wooden trim, and the integrated Bang & Olufsen sound system. Jumping inside the car and looking just down there, you have your auto lights with also your heads up display. Foot on the brake, you do have your keyless start from a touch of a button. Now press the button and the vehicle will then start. Now we do have a multi-function steering wheel with adaptive cruise control and speed limiter just down there as well. Where you can also find your paddle shift just behind the steering wheel. That's if you want to take the car into manual mode. Now on the end of the indicator stalk you can find you do have your lane keeping assist by pressing that button just there, and it'll come up just down there. Now in front of me is the virtual cockpit, which you can customise, as you can see just there. And this vehicle has done just over 10,250 miles and is free from any warning lights on the dashboard. Now you can have all these different settings on your screen, where you can have your phone connectivity as well as what you're listening to, whether it's your radio, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, or what you're listening to via Bluetooth. Now again you can customise all these different screens to suit your driver preferences. It's entirely up to you how you have it. Now coming to the centre we do have the satellite navigation screen, where you can find obviously your satellite navigation, Bluetooth media and Bluetooth phone connectivity. Now if you go across in media you find your Bluetooth as well as aux and also USB, DAB radio just there as well. Now in front of me you can see we do have the heads up display, as you can see just there. Now I'll pop the car into reverse, you can see we do have your front and rear parking sensors, as well as your 360-degree camera on the right hand side and your rear camera. Now I can also go through all these different cameras to suit every little position you're getting into. I'll pop that back into park. Now we do have different drive modes. So if I go to car, you can find we do have lift, off-road, all-road, efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic and individual. Now individual you can adapt all those different settings to suit your driver preferences. Now this vehicle does come fitted with the air suspension, as you can see just in the bottom right hand corner. Now coming down here you do have your dual zone climate control. Now it works exactly how you would expect it to. Now it's free zone, so you can have your zone in the rear. You can also set all so they're all the same. You can use the driver's side to do that, or vice versa. Now I do also have the heated seat function, which as you can see works exactly how you would expect them to. Coming back up to the screen and go down to Audi smartphone interface, you can find your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. As you can see just there, you can also go through all those different settings there as well. Now press that button just there, you can actually, the Audi actually parks itself, so if it finds a space, use your turn signal, it'll go into a space for you and park. You can also change your drive mode, select from just down there, turn stop start on and off, as well as your traction control on and off, parking sensors, and you also have down there center assist, and you can also turn the screen off from just there as well. 12-volt connectivity with USB port, and you also have storage just in there. Engine start stop button there as well. Now you do have the touchpad just there where you will have all those numbers, and this is what you use to control everything that happens on the screen. Volume, you also have the gloss wooden trim there as well with storage. Electric parking brake with auto hold. You also have the wireless charging there as well. Push that open, you also have your two nice size cup holders. You also have storage just in there as well. Now with the armrest, it is soft touch leather, and it can also be lifted and extended to suit any driving position, as you can see just there. There's a quick look at the passenger's full Napa leather front seat, again with the white diamond stitching S just up there as well. Now as you can see, we have the panoramic sunroof, which is currently open. Now to close it, simply just press that button just there, and it will then start to close. And as you can see, working exactly how you would expect it to. Now to close the blind, there's a button just in front of it. Push that and it will then start to close. And I'll show you the full cycle of it working, just so you know it works exactly how you'd expect it to. Now when you have the sunroof open, you can also push up by that motion and also tilt the sunroof. And as you can see, it works exactly how you would ever expected it to. Now this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with a fresh service, and we do offer competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this Audi SQ5 VORSPRUNG edition. Now the purpose of this video test drive, of course, is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. As you can see, I'm not satisfied with steering wheel to keep it in a straight line. It's going straight and true and not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now we do have adaptive cruise control fitted to this vehicle. Now to activate, simply just press set on the end of the steering wheel and it'll go 10 miles an hour. Push up very slightly or just by one, and push up to feel a bit of a click and it'll just turn over to 5 miles an hour. Now you can also change the distance that you are from the car in front of you, as adaptive cruise control keeps you a safe distance from the vehicle in front. Now you can have see quite far away, or you can have see you not close but closer than all the other settings. Now do also have paddle shift if we set the car into manual mode, which I'm going to do now. So currently in fifth, drop down to fourth, into third, back into fourth, into fifth, and I'm going to let the car take back over by simply just letting go. Now on the gear selected down here, you can also put the gearbox into S. Now pulling down when you're in D, it goes into S. Now S is the sports gear changing, so it goes through the rev range a lot longer and sharpens up those gear changes. Let's put it back into drive, so we just pull down again and it goes back into drive. Now in front of me, I do have the virtual cockpit, and just above that we do have the heads-up display. Now heads-up display tells you the speed limit of the road that you're driving on, tells you the speed you're going, and if you've got your lane keeping assist, it also tells you that that is active. Now to activate the lane keeping assist, just press the button on the end of the stalk just there. Now they do have very comfortable full leather front seats, which are diamond stitched. You can quite easily do 2, 3, even 400 miles in them and still get out feeling fresh. Now the two front seats are also massaging, and 2 front seats and 2 rear seats, left and the right, are also heated. So if there's cold winds mornings, it really does make all the difference. The screen in the centre, you can find Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, with your DAB radio, and also your 360-degree cameras and satellite navigation. Now coming up to the industrial state, I'm going to take a right. I'm going to perform an emergency stop, pop it straight into reverse, just to show that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to. And you'll see pop up in the centre screen the 360-degree cameras. So pulling in just now, and I'll do the emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever. And you can see the 360-degree cameras just there with the rear reversing camera. Pop it into drive, it then changes to the front facing camera. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out for any wanted knocks or bangs, and if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it from me in this walk around video test drive. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.